Sup, guys? We're here for the TheCouncilNetwork with one of the 3 reviews that we have coming out today. Jeez. This is the Gotham Season 3, Episode 3, Look Into My Eyes episode review or discussion, however you want to phrase it. So, hypnotist Jervis Tech Mad Hatter arrives in Gotham to search for his sister, Alice, and hires Gordon to help find her. Now, before you say, oh my god, you didn't warn me about spoilers, that's actually in the synopsis, so fair warning. Any further is spoiler territory, and there's a few things in this episode I'm still kind of questioning. But it's a 2-parter for next week. So meanwhile, Penguin decides to run for mayor, and Bruce's doppelganger begins to channel him, causing some confusion around town. And there's a big couple of what the hell is going on things that will probably connect into next week. And I don't really know. I'm not a real fan of the Mad Hatter, to be completely honest. I think he's kind of one of the B villains in my opinion. Some people just love him. I just really can't get behind him. Not even in the Gothamverse am I really intrigued by him. It just kind of feels like the side story that doesn't feel that important to me. And yeah, I did think the same thing that most people were thinking, that the Mad Hatter calling Alice was going to be some random girl and not his actual sister. But his sister seems to be a metahuman in some degree, so there's that. Obviously, tonight Flash comes back, so that could just be it too, that I'm more excited about the Flash and Flashpoint and covering that than anything else. That could be, just a thing. But the big thing of the episode is I'm going to refer to as the other Bruce as Hush Proto. That Proto Hush is basically trying to be Bruce and learning his mannerisms and everything. And that kind of questions, makes me question, what the hell is going on with this kid? Who is he? Why is he there? And why is he trying to, get Selina? Why did he take the car? Your other you, or your original you, the real Bruce actually feeds you and takes you in. This is how you repay him? Jeez. Like, I'm gonna steal your girl, I'm gonna steal your ride. Like, jeez, man, that's fucking cold to say the least. But I'm telling you, I think next episode we're gonna have regular Bruce meet up with Proto Bruce and Selina, and there's going to be a big love triangle. That's honestly how it feels in this episode, because, hey, look, Lee's back, and guess who she's with? Mario Falcone, and Mr. Falcone's back. I like the actor who plays Falcone, I really do. But here's my problem with the whole situation. I'm just like, okay, so he's Mario Falcone, and he's engaged to Lee, and of course Jim still has feelings for her, but just did it with the reporter. And the reporter just did it because it was fun. Okay, so let me talk about the other thing. Penguin running for mayor with people behind him. Okay, I'll see where it goes. We don't know what happened with Fish Mooney and Hugo Strange yet. I was more intrigued in finding that out, but it kind of feels like they're going more, pushing that towards the back and doing more of a Mad City kind of 2-part episode. So maybe on episode 6 or episode 5, they'll go back to the whole monster thing and whatnot, because Penguin is taking credit for getting all the monsters out of the neighborhood so no one can bother them again. Woo! We still don't know what happened with Ivy. There's a lot of things that in this episode, again, Ivy was terrible last week, I'm just going to be completely frank, but I was interested to know what the hell is going on. So the Mad Hatter seems to be some sort of metahuman as well, or some reverse psychology thing. I don't really know, because he's got some sort of powers, and he's basically just sitting there coaxing Gordon to work for him. Like, you hear the clock tick? It's like a heart rhythm. They match. And I'm just like, I don't know. This episode didn't do it for me typically like Gotham episodes do. And I know what you're probably going to say. Ryu, it's because you're not a fan of the Mad Hatter. Well, to be fair, in season 1 and like episode 3 when they had the balloon guy, I didn't feel that either. And I was kind of like, Now the big thing is that Penguin really got Enigma released. So Riddler's out there. He's a murderer. They said, oh, you were insane, but you're not insane anymore, so we don't know what he's going to do. And I think he's going to play some sort of role in the back half with Penguin. I think they're going to go at war at some point, maybe in season 4. But I like that. I really do. See, that I was more interested on, but the whole thing with, the Mad Hatter, again, I wasn't feeling it. So, Penguin, great. Riddler back is cool. Can't wait to see what happens. Bullock, I hope we get more next week. It looks like we do. The Lee and Jim storyline, it's feeling like love triangle. Blame Arrow, I just can't get behind it. I want to know more about the Court of Owls. We didn't really get that in this episode, and that's not a terrible thing, but again, it just leaves me wanting more, and it just feels like they went to the B-side story too much, but they were focusing on the other Bruce. So maybe next week we'll find out what the other Bruce is really up to and what he wants, of course, from just from Bruce in general. What does Hush Bruce want from Bruce? I don't really know. He probably wants his life. It's kind of weird. Make Gotham great again by voting for Penguin, goddammit. I like the speech he had against the mayor. That was awesome. And it looks like next week, of course, everyone's favorite psycho's coming back, Barbara. It is what it is. But anyways, I'm going to end the episode review off here because of the simple fact that we're so jam-packed today in everything we have to get out. And we still have Flash tonight. Oh my god, in Comic-Con New York later this week. So I'm still going to score this episode around 7.9. It wasn't perfect. It didn't hit it at home for me, but it wasn't terrible. Nonetheless, it wasn't terrible. So if you have to see the episode, go see it. Go find out where you can see it. I think Fox has something you can watch on their website or whatnot. The latest episodes and whatnot. But hey, tonight, Flash, amazing. Next up on the channel, either Luke Cage or WWE or whatever. If this is the third video, then this is the last video for the night. But thank you guys so much for watching. And if you enjoy the content, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more. And I'll see you on the next one. Till then, peace.